Mbappe could be the world's best. Marco Reus turns agent. The Hazards are out. Wolves cash in, and a transfer roundup. All coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. Kylian Mbappe could be the best player in the world. That is according to Cesc Fabregas. The former Chelsea player was speaking about how unbelievable Lionel Messi is, and although he doesn't think we'll see another just like the Argentinian wizard, he does believe that Mbappe will go on to be the best player in the world. Of course, Fabregas spent many years at Barcelona playing alongside Messi and just said that the fact that he'd score loads of goals and then go away on international duty, fly back and then score another hat-trick was something he's never seen before. Of course, now playing with Monaco, he gets to face Mbappe a couple of times a season and is actually at Mbappe's former club. He said there that with the pace and with all the smarts that Mbappe has at such a young age, he can definitely go on to be the best player in the world. Last season, with injuries to Neymar, Mbappe really stepped up and managed to score over 30 goals in Ligue 1, becoming the youngest player to do so in the league's competition. It was that and the fact that he scored 4 goals on the way to France's World Cup victory that meant he finished 4th in the Ballon d'Or voting for last year. That one place, unbelievably, ahead of Lionel Messi in 5th. This season, I think, will be a little bit closer between the two at the top of the rankings, but Lionel Messi is, of course, a once-in-a-generation kind of player. Now, though you may not agree with this, Cesc Fabregas is in a pretty good place to judge this kind of quality. He's played with many strikers, and more importantly, he's the one making the passes and assisting the brilliant players. He's passed and assisted to the likes of Messi and also Thierry Henry. There's Diego Costa in there as well, and he said that Henry and Costa actually have similar traits to Kylian Mbappe. He's got his timing just right, and he's so explosive. The best thing is, he knows what he needs to do with his ability. That isn't, though, what he thinks of Thomas Tuchel. Fabregas did mention that he only works, talking about Mbappe, when the coach knows how to get the best out of his ability. Obviously, something that he doesn't think Tuchel can do at PSG. Despite this, though, I can't see Mbappe staying there for the next few years, maybe one more year at least. I can expect to see him at either Barcelona or Real Madrid in the upcoming season. But away from that, and on to Marco Reus, who is turning from a player into an agent. That is because over the summer, he helped Julian Brandt move to the club from Leverkusen. Apparently, he's willing to do the same with Kai Havertz. For those of you who haven't seen much of Kai Havertz, the kid is unbelievable. He was the highest scoring teenager from midfield last season in the Bundesliga and in Europe, in fact, and has been linked with some crazy money moves around 90 to 100 million to the likes of Real Madrid, Manchester United. They're basically all the same teams who have all of that money saved up somewhere. But in the future, Marco Reus has said that he'll try to bring Havertz to Dortmund. Now, this is a good move for Havertz if it happens. Leverkusen are below Dortmund in the footballing food chain. But if he's been linked with move to massive clubs like Real and Barcelona, no disrespect to Dortmund, I think he'll probably end up there. Reus has said that his connection with Brandt, the fact that he's now at Dortmund, means that they'll both be speaking to Havertz to try and convince him to join them. But for me, I'm not quite sure what will happen. Along with this, Havertz was linked with a move to Bayern Munich, and he said that although a move didn't materialise this summer, he will be looking at his options next summer. Again, much like with Mbappe, I can't see him staying at Leverkusen for much longer, but where he's going to end up, that's a bit of a mystery. So next up, and because it's the international break, one, that means there's a lack of news, and it's quite boring, I apologise for that. And secondly, it means that we've got some international news, and Eden Hazard and his brother Torgan Hazard have both pulled out of the Belgian squad. The Belgians are set to face San Marino and then followed by Scotland, but they'll do so without the Hazards, for whom replacements have not been called up. Torgan picked up a bruised rib whilst playing with Dortmund in the last few games, and as for Aiden, well, you all know he's yet to make his Real Madrid debut because of a muscular strain. This has meant that Gareth Bale has had to step up, which he did until he got sent off, which now means he's suspended, so they definitely need Hazard back. Vinicius Jr. has only started 1 game, and Benzema isn't in scintillating form, so it really looks like they could do with their new big money signing. I've no doubt that when Hazard eventually plays, he'll be absolutely fantastic, but he needs to get over this injury first, and it's a good thing that he's decided to withdraw from Roberto Martinez's squad. But away from the on-the-pitch stuff to the off-the-pitch stuff for a minute, and Wolves, actually rather cleverly, are cashing in on their newfound Mexican fans. Because of Raul Jimenez's brilliant performances last season and continuing into this season, Wolves have a massive following in Central America. And because of this, their newly released third kit features all the colours that you'll find on the Mexican kit. It's a green shirt with a bit of white and a bit of red, and I've no doubt that they'll be making loads of money from these sales. You may think, oh, they're just exploiting Mexican fans. It's kind of clever. They've brought in a player who's brought in loads of followers because he is so big back home, so they might as well make their third kit completely designed around him to make a load of money. Every other club does does it, so you can't really blame them for it, and good luck to Wolves. And very quickly, before we get to the roundup of the rest of the day's news, the Costa Rican coach has stepped down, talking of international break, because he's too bored. You've heard Mourinho and Wenger speak about they miss day-to-day management when they're running an international side and not a club side, so this is obviously what's happened with the Costa Rican coach, and he's gone because he's bored. Imagine being bored as a football manager. Anyway, lastly but not least, we come to a news roundup. This is normally the transfer roundup, but because the window's shut, it's like a transfer / news / whatever else is going on in the world of football roundup. Over the summer, and if Barcelona didn't sign Neymar, which they didn't, their plan B was Lucas Moura from Tottenham, although they didn't want to pay the £45 million price tag. Huesca have signed Shinji Okazaki, who left Malaga after just 34 days at the club. Both Real Sociedad and Athletic Bilbao are looking for Cesar Azpilicueta, should he be leaving Chelsea in January or next summer. And lastly but not least, Gimnasia in the Argentinian Superliga, who sit bottom, are currently in talks to appoint Diego Maradona as their new manager. What could possibly go wrong there? So that's all from me for today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below on all of the transfer news, the international news, and whether or not Havertz will be one of the best in the world alongside Mbappe. Whilst you're down there, you can smash the like button and click here or here to keep up to date with all the other videos we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.